Powers, Dave Campbell's Texas Football, and I'm out here at Allen High School, and I'm joined by Zina Umeozulu. You got it, man. I was like putting a lot of pressure on myself to be able to pull that off. You know, your name is perfect, but I see it as one thing and want to make sure I pronounce it right. Anyway, thanks for having me out here, man. It was excited to see the Eagles practice, man, today. Team really looks like it's starting to come together for the 2023 season. Big news team-wise, you were voted a team captain. What does it mean to you to, be a team leader heading into your senior year and be a guy that the Eagles can turn to for, a lot of inspiration on the field?
Yes, sir. I mean, it means a lot because I've been in this position before. I feel like I know what I can do. And in my position right now, I feel like I'm the best person on the team to do it. So I'm just trying to lead the team, make sure I'm encouraging everybody, make sure I'm keeping everybody accountable and doing all the right things so we have a good 2023 season.
Kind of looking back at 2022, talking about your own play, what do you feel like you brought to the table, and what are you trying to improve upon, make improvements on, for that last year on the field?
I mean, I feel like I brought to the table, I mean, me and the whole D-line as a whole, I mean, we just had that mentality that can't nobody mess with us. So I feel like we're going to bring the same thing next year. And, yeah, I was the leader last year too, so I also brought that to the table as well.
Is there a little bit of chip here right now?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, it's a chip on it. I feel like a lot of people are down-talking us. A lot of people think that we're just trying to go off what happened before us and we're just privileged kids, but that's not the case. We coming out here, we trying to work, and
On the recruiting front, man, a whole lot of offers, 30 scholarship offers. I think that's like a monumental type of thing. When you hit 30, that means like you're one of the top national names in the country. We'd be here a week if I was going to ask you about all 30 schools. So I went ahead and picked some out that I felt like it would be important to ask you about. And I'm going to start in state. And, your brother's playing at Texas, and the Longhorns are definitely in the mix for your signature. What is it about Steve Sarkisian and his program that makes them relevant to Zina?
I mean, Coach Sark, he's a cool dude. I like Coach K too. So, I mean, the whole staff, I mean, ever since my freshman year, I mean, when I started visiting with my older brother, they always made me feel welcome. And, they're one of the first schools to offer me as well. So, obviously, yeah, I got that connection with them. So,
your brother's there, but, I mean, it's about you when you're recruitment. What's their pitch? How do they see you, like, fitting into their schemes? Do they make you feel like you're a priority?
Yes, sir, for sure, 100%. They got me in that outside linebacker defensive end position, which I really like. So, yeah, and I'm going there tomorrow, actually. So, nice. Yes, sir.
So, by the time you watch this, he's already going to have taken another visit down to Austin. A school that you had a chance to take a look at back in January, I believe, is Texas A&M. The Aggies are another in-state program that desperately wants to get you on that commitment list. What is it about Texas A&M that keeps them in the game?
Texas A&M, there's another same thing with the Texas staff. I mean, they're just genuine guys. I like Coach Fisher, TP, Coach Robinson, all those guys. I feel very welcome over there. They treat me like family. So, yeah, 100% looking forward to going back there.
Terry Price, you mentioned TP. He seems like he's been in the game a long time and really has a strong connection, it seems like, with a lot of defensive linemen. Do you feel that from him? Does he make you feel comfortable?
Yes, sir, 100%. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Like, that's my uncle, yeah, for sure.
Going to talk about a school north of the Red River now, and that's Oklahoma. They got a defensive-minded coach when Brent Venables took the head coaching job there. And I know that that's probably something that they're building their recruiting pitch around.
Yes, sir, 100%. Everybody wants to be coached by a defensive-minded guy, especially when you play defense. So you wanna have that reassurance that your head coach is always on your side. So, yeah. So,
what would it be like if you were to pick OU and your brother would be at UT? Is that something that you feel like your family would be behind, or would that be tough?
I mean, that'd be an interesting Red River showdown for sure. But, yeah, I mean, anything can happen. So, yes, sir.
He is wearing a red shirt. It's not an OU shirt, though. I'm just letting y'all know. Going to go to the national champs, man. You got Georgia. When the national champs come calling, you got to at least consider them.
Sir, for sure, 100%. And it's also another coincidence, Coach DeRibe up there. He's Nigerian as well. I mean, he was at TCU before recruiting me, and then when he went to Georgia, he still recruited me. So, yeah, I'm 100% looking forward to going down there sometime this spring or summer.
Interestingly, you have a close connection at South Carolina. Why don't you talk about that connection and what could possibly keep the Gamecocks in the game? I'm sure that they're probably itching to try to get you on campus.
Yes, sir. That's another school I'm 100% trying to visit because, my cousin's up there. So I want to go see what they got going up there for sure.
How do you feel like this thing's going to play out? You got a chance to watch your brother go through the recruiting process and evaluate how he did it. I'm sure you have your own idea about how you'd like to see this thing work. Are you a guy that wants to push it all the way to the end, or do you feel like if you felt that calling, it's going to be like, zap, this thing's over, I got to get it done?
Yeah, I mean, if I feel it, that's why I'm taking a bunch of visits this spring and summer. If I feel that connection, if I feel like this is the right fit for me, I'm not going to wait any time. I'm just going to commit. So, yeah.
You heard it from Zina Umeozulu right there, man. Thanks for the time. Good luck as you go through your 2023 season, and, of course, as you go through a recruiting process with a lot of the top schools in the country. I know it's a lot of pressure right there. Thanks again for the time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.